Okay, in addition to locking in its location, you can lock it in other things too. Now, here's something to keep in mind. Blender has these keyframes chained, saved. And so there's a complicated way that you can go through and you can look at you can look at the way that it's saved and everything, but it's more complicated than what we can do here. Okay, so what I want you to do is if you're modifying this and you know that you're going to do something different, start over and clear out all these keyframes. Okay, so um, we're just going to go to a new window and then we're going to erase. Now there's no keyframes in this. Okay, so I'm going to add a second object. Actually, in this case, I don't because I'm rotating it. Okay, I'm going to look through my window and there's my cube. What I'm going to do is in any of the directions 1, 3, or 7. Let's try 7. So we're looking at the top down. I'm going to go to frame 1, and I'm going to insert by doing I. In this case, instead of inserting location, I'm just going to insert rotation. Okay, and then I'm going to go to a higher frame. Again, the more I include, and I can click on this, and let's say I do frame 30. Okay, and then I'm going to hit return. So now I'm on frame 30. And I'm going to do R to rotate, and I'm going to rotate the cube to there. And then after rotating it, I'm going to do I, and I'm going to insert a key for that rotation. Okay. Now what I'll see is, as I spread it out, as I go back, it spreads it out over, and I can quickly go through there, but from 1 to 30, it's going to change the rotation in that way. Okay. And so you can imagine what happens when I go to animate. The first time it's going to do it choppy. It's going to turn the cube a little bit each time as it moves through all the way up to frame 30. It has to do this choppy because each time there's shadows to figure out, there's the view to figure out. Now, when you have complicated scenes, this will take a long time. If you have shadows and objects and light, at every different movement, it has to recalculate how the whole scene works. This is why the 3D animation studios like Pixar and DreamWorks, they have what are called render farms, which are these huge rooms of computers that have hundreds and hundreds of computers that work on these renderings. Anyways, I did 1 through 30. I'm going to hit escape. And then instead of doing it in render, I can now do it in play. And it'll pull up the video and it'll rotate the object. Okay. So you can see up here, it's just moving through these JPEGs, but it's doing it in a way that kind of is smooth and seamless. So that's how to animate something's rotation.